Hey gang, sorry I'm breathing so hard, but I just got done getting the last of the yard sale stuff on the tables. Got everything covered up. Gonna start this whole thing off tomorrow, and hoping that everything really goes well, and uh, and all that. But right now we're here to do what happened this past Friday, and I'm sorry I'm getting this video to you guys a little bit late, but but the thing is, it's been a very busy week trying to get everything ready to go for the yard sale and everything like that. So in all honesty, I can't tell you much about what happened at the game as far as uh, yards and stuff like. Well, maybe one part, a couple of parts of it, but I don't really pay attention to all that stuff. I pay attention to the unusual, weird, odd stuff that happens there, and if that's why you're here to watch this video, good. I'm happy because lots of stuff happened this past Friday before the game and when I got inside, including one part that which is why I'm showing this football to you guys, because it's kind of the part that really ticked me off more than anything. But this past Friday started with somebody commenting on a video that I did of Booneville versus Hackett from 3 years ago, and basically all they said was, "Stop picking on the Bearcats. Stop talking about this good hometown." Blah 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 blah. I just deleted it because I'm like, look, I don't care what you have to say. You know, if you're a Bearcats fan, that's fine. If you're a brainwashed sheep and you love this town, that's fine too. I don't care. You know, and right before the game, I usually go up there about halftime, and I was going to go to Walmart and try to get a couple of canned sodas out of the machine, and it turns out they are now saying that they're $1 a can in the machine. And I was like, screw this, I'll save my money and just save it for next week for the yard sale. So I get my stuff together, head up that way, and I'm walking up this one road, which is up from this building that used to be called Bearcat Bargains. And there's this guy walking in the same direction I am, so I'm trying to swerve to avoid the guy and everything like that. And he sees me and he yells really, really loudly, "Hey!" And this is in kind of a semi-rich neighborhood, and I'm like, dude. I kind of figured it was a dope hit anyway, because any moron wants to scream out "Hey!" in a nice neighborhood like that, you don't have to have all your, you don't have to have all the marbles in your bag, if you get my drift. And and he says, you scared the shapoopy out of me. And get up there. There's less than 5 minutes left till halftime, and the crowd, and it's 39-0 at this point, and the crowd is not really into the whole thing about saying first down when the announcer does, and that's a Booneville Bearcat, and usually the crowd would go first down, but there were maybe a few times there were a lot of people saying it, but there were a lot of times that they would get maybe a few people to say it and very softly. In fact, there was one kid who walked by me when they said first down. He said it softly too, and I'm like, yeah, like they heard you, kid. Let's move along. Halftime hits, and like I said, it's 39-0, and I get inside, and they're having some kind of special ceremony for somebody who, if I remember it right, it said something about they did a lot of hard work for the community and everything like that, and they did so many nice things and everything like that. And what do they get for their efforts? An autographed football. I went, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I'm thinking, you know what? If I were whoever that was who got that football, I'd just throw it in the trash. If you do a lot of hard work for your community and that's all you get for it, it ain't worth it. Dax Goff, who I mentioned a lot in these videos, the only thing I heard about him doing anything when I was up there was he ran 10 yards for a touchdown. I went, dude, I can walk 10 yards. Big deal. Then there was this other kid during, I believe it was the fourth quarter, ran about 40-something yards for a touchdown. I went, well, that should make Dax Goff feel like an idiot. What else happened there? Hackett finally came back. They got a couple of touchdowns in the fourth quarter. And Booneville got another touchdown in the fourth quarter. And I was pretty amazed by that. I think one of them was an interception. I think. And by the time the fourth quarter came around, there was like a little over 10 minutes left in the game. People were starting to pile out because they were like, yeah, Booneville's got this. And I'm like, look, if you're going to pay your tickets to see a full game, stay and watch the whole stinking game. Doesn't matter how far ahead your team is. And I just think, it's just a waste of money. I think that's why more people just want to get in at halftime, because they're just like, we don't have to pay a thing. We just walk on in there and have a good time. So overall, the final score, 46-14. Booneville wins their first home game. And tomorrow night they take on West Fork, which is going to be an away game. And I'll try to message my buddy Reno to see if he'll cover that for his Reno Vega channel this weekend, sometime next week, something like that. Because I'm not going to pay attention to that game because I'm going to be too busy trying to get everything ready for this yard sale. I've mentioned that like a billion times. But yeah, the yard sale's happening tomorrow, Saturday, and then Tuesday, October 3rd is when I'm going to wrap it on up. So should be a whole lot of fun doing that. As far as after the game goes, nothing too much happened except this one woman looked at me and she says, "How are you?" And then she's walking away. I'm going like, "Who are you?" So I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, one more thing I got to mention. The Hackett High School band were doing songs from that famous play Les Miserables. I think that's how it's pronounced. And during the end of their performance, some jerkhead sitting in where the band used to sit at blew an air horn twice. And of course, Booneville comes out, do a bunch of songs about clocks and no air horn noises, nothing like that. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, that's about all I can remember what happened at the game this past Friday. Next home game, I'm planning on being there. I'm not sure if it's going to be next Friday or when that's going to be. And of course, homecoming is usually in October, so I'm going to try to record the homecoming parade for that one. Oh, that should be a lot of fun. So that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, I'll try and do a video for you guys from the next results from the next home game, whenever that will be. But I got to get on out of here. I got to get, it's going to be a busy weekend coming up. Got to get a little shopping done and get everything ready for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And if you would, please go check out the following channels and subscribe to them as well if you like. Reno Vega, Reno Wheat, Grease Monkey 2.0, Rebel Rocker, Lil B Fitness, Megan Coulter. I'm going to throw in one more. She's a good friend of mine. Her name is Varina Price. So if you guys go check her out too. And that's about it. And I guess, yeah, if you're a football fan, I hope you like the game. And if anybody ever gives you a lame gift for all your hard work in your community, if you throw it away, don't feel bad, because I might be there shaking your hand going like, and pat you on the back going, you did a good thing. Take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others till we do this again. As always, stay strong and rock on.